11 years ago, I took a bus ride from Uganda to Rwanda. I sat next to a young man on the bus named Evariste. Evariste was from Burundi.
Burundi is a small country in East Africa. Burundi is one of the poorest countries on earth.
And in the 10-hour bus ride that we shared together, I had the opportunity to hear Evariste's story.
Burundi is home for the Hutu, the Tutsi, and my people, the Batwa.
I learned from Evariste that the Batwa people were the ancient forest dwellers. But in recent decades, they'd all been kicked out of the forest land, which left them without any land of their own and living in extreme poverty. Because of that extreme poverty, they were treated terribly by their neighbors. Not only were they not recognized as citizens of their own land, many didn't even think of them as people. I also learned that Evariste was studying law in university in order to advocate for his people and make a difference for their future. Evariste had an idea. It was ID kits for entire Batwa villages. We found out that very few Batwa people had national ID cards. Now, a national ID card is necessary in order to vote, of course. It's necessary for legal marriage. A child born to a parent without an ID card is not issued a birth certificate, and so the cycle keeps going. Kids in Burundi receive free health care if they're under the age of 5, but if they don't have their own birth certificate, they don't get to access that health care either. People walk down the street, and without an ID card, they can be harassed or even thrown in jail with no recourse. So we thought, what if we packaged all these things together? ID kits for entire villages, birth certificates for kids, ID cards for parents, the right to vote, and even a wedding for couples who'd been together for years without recognition. This, we realized, would have lasting impact.
Hello. I am Ndikuman Evariste.
Gishek Hasbini and Brian.
We live in Bujumbura. Burundi is our country. We are good. Last week we proceeded by giving the sanitizer. Also, we did a campaign about to educate the Batwa people and local administration about Batwa indigenous rights, right to education, right to health care, right to identity, right to vote. We are doing on this week is collecting the information, data collection, where we need to know about the name, about the age, which is not easy because many Batwa they don't know exactly when they will born. Some of them, if you asking them, she say, "Oh, it was in 2000, but I don't remember the month. What I know, it was in the harvest of potatoes." The next week, we will proceed for taking photo, and after we will fill the government form by hands, and after we will give the time to the local authority to do verification about the information.
We know that you are part of this journey. Thank you for your support.
Please stay connected with African Lord. Together we can make a difference.
Amaro.